Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I'm Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States, my little Hickville, Belfair, Washington. So welcome to my channel everybody. This is December 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 3. Yes, I'm so surprised myself. I'm like, 3, we're almost to 5. That means we almost don't have to show everything in the kit. So let's take a look at what the kit is all about. So these 3 beautiful cards, which you can barely see, is there are these vellum leaves back here that do not show up on the white at all. So you got the 3 cards and you got these gorgeous Mossy Meadow envelopes. So if you stamp on them, give them time to dry. And these are sticker labels, which I have yet to use. As always, there's a QR code to show you how to put the cards together as they were designed. This is a set of 3 dies called the Merry Tags and More. And look, I found mine. I had to do a bit of cleaning to find them. So there they are. And this QR code will show you how to purchase those. Of course, a visual of everything in the kit. Oh, I forgot the other day to actually pull those out of the envelope. Sorry about that. Coordinating colors are Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pretty and Pink, Very Vanilla, and Gold. And guys, I know I'm going to get a lot out of this kit. I just know it because I can make this box go forever, I think. So just a note, happy birthday, best of luck, lots of love, thank you, congrats, hello, and get well soon are our stamps. And let's look at the kit. So we are going to use one of the sentiment strips and we're going to use thank you. You have the ovals, the circles, and you got 2 sheets. So if you mess up, you have plenty to do. You got these little gold glitter blings and a full-size dimensionals Blackberry Bliss spot tear tape, the rest of my stamps, the gorgeous Mossy Meadow envelopes. Of course, you get 9 of those, and in here, this is why I did not, there they are. These are our ephemera. So you have the beautiful fern, the blackberries, and the peony. So really, really pretty. So this card is inspired by the peony. And here are the labels, which yes, I will get 9 cards out of these labels. Just not this one. So those are labels. And then card bases. And we are going to be using half of one of these card bases. So they have a little bit of yellow, looks like paint splatter on them. They have a gorgeous scallop detail. And these are the leafy embellishments, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I know I'm going to get a lot of cards out of this kit is what I do know. I just feel it. I just know. And this kit, I'm telling you, just these sentiments are going to work well with stamps that may not have sentiment. So this one, for instance, because Phyllis just sent this one, Wonderful World, beautiful floral distinctive images. So you can put any of these stamp sets with these. We are going to be using this one today. So let me put this in here. I don't want to lose anything, and that's just a nice safe keeping for it. Oh, I wanted to show you where my Christmas cards go. So give me a second to open up my iPad. I also want to take a picture, but I got to wait till night. So hold on. I got this thing upside down, which photos. Oh, here it goes. So this is the transition piece into my dining area, right? My husband's like, don't mess with the deer heads. So up here is my garland, which I just realized that's what Hank unplugged the other day. He told me that they were distracting him from the movie and he unplugged them. So here is the Country Christmas Countdown, the little envelopes, and this is where all my Christmas cards hang from. So there you have it. So put that aside. I also have a great big, my husband purchased for me because my Santa and the reindeer, they're regular incandescent lights, and half of the lights are out. They're still put up, but, and they're not big. They're not big. But he's like, those are going away after this year. He's leaving them up. But he bought me an inflatable, which he is like not an inflatable fan. But he bought me a Santa and reindeer that is now up on top of the greenhouse. Him and my neighbor Ken got that up there. So we are using today Wonderful World. And I'm going to take a picture of that. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's, I don't know why, but it looks pitch black outside right now. I know it's not. I checked on the time. I have time for this video before picking up paint, but it does look pitch black. Okay, countryside corners right here. I'm almost panicking right now thinking, let me check my tablet. Sorry, guys. I know. Nope, 247. Okay, I have time for this. Other than that, so we're going to use countryside corners, the bundle of it, because Bill sent this to me. So we are using the second, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one from the inside, and I just die cut it in vellum, right? So put that right back there, and we're going to be stamping the countryside corners in Mossy Meadow. Our card base is in Blackberry Bliss. We're going to be stamping in Blackberry Bliss. Let me move those aside. So card base 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have a white envelope. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to cut half of our card base, and then we have, let me make sure, this is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm just double checking. Yes, for the inside. All the measurements will be in the description part of the video. I just haven't had time. Now you're going to need 2 pieces of scrap for the Wonderful World, the stamp, right? You are going to need a piece that is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4 and a piece that's 1.5 by 3 1/2, because we're going to stamp, fussy cut, stamp, and fussy cut. And you're going to need sponge daubers, and I'm hoping this comes out. It should. I have faith in it. So let's start by cutting this apart. Guillotine time. So here we go. I'm just going to give it a little bend. And I'm going to lay that on the edge and cut. Now what I do want to do is, you guys might like, oh, why is she doing that? Yes, I want the scallops off. So I'm just cutting away my scallops, getting it to 4 by 5 1/4. And hopefully I get all the, ooh, it's going to be a little shy of, oh. Okay, we're going to have to take it to 5 1/8. And that means we're going to take it to 3 7/8. So let me write that down. 1/2 card base, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. That just makes that equal. So this is going to go back in the box of goodies. And now we have our white piece, which we're going to stamp on. The scallops, I don't need those. That's, oh, that's for the inside. I don't know why I was doing that. Let's set that over there. So this, it's still going to be, yes, it's still going to be even. We have our vellum. Now the trick is to stamp that in the center. That's going to be the trick, right? And we're going to do that in Mossy Meadow. So ink it up, and oh, we're going to hope for the best. We got to do a smushy, and I just got rid of a piece that I should have kept. Here we go. Let's open this up. All right, we're going to do the smushy just to make sure there's no like residue. little twist on it. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna do it. Just do it, right? Tap, 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 tap. Like Happy Gilmore, right? When he's trying to putt. I am not a golf person. Don't know how to golf. All right, that is not going to work, by the way. I cannot see the white edge. White on white does not work. So we're going to lay down the gray Stampin' Pierce mat, because then at least I can see the edges. Otherwise, I can't see the edges. And we're just going to go for it. It's down now, and that's where it's staying. Oh, great! Yes, that's what we wanted. All right, this is going to go here. Yum, 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 yum. I love it. And this is just going to diffuse all of that. See that? Yes. All right. So we can glue this down now. I mean, if I wanted to, I could cut that, but I don't want to. I don't. I'm thinking about it, but no. That could get messy. Yes. I am not good with trying to trim it. I mean, I guess I could die cut it again, but I really didn't want to. All right. This is not going to get glued down yet until we get the rest of it done. So we have this, and where are my scrap pieces? So we have to do the smushy smushy again, because this needs to be done. So we have to stamp it first in Mossy Meadow. And we got to do the smushy smushy, because we just... All right. There we go. So we're going to stamp it on this scrap piece. And I say scrap because it came out of my scrap bit. So there we go. Oh, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So I got to clean it off, because now I guess I don't need sponge daubers. I didn't think about that, but I don't need them because I'm fussy cutting it. All right. Put that aside. We need Blackberry Bliss. Eventually I will get me a new Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to have to do this twice. Once for that piece. These got all of it. Yes. Okay. And then this one is going to go this way. Oh, let's try to ink up the entire stamp, right? The entire image we want, which is perfect. All right, don't need to ink it again. Oh, juicy, juicy, juicy. So now the fussy cutting begins, right? Because I don't have a brother scan and cut. Not sure I could figure that out if I did have one. So now I'm going to come in. Now I'm going to leave some white around the stem and leaves. But when it comes to the flower part, I'm not leaving any. I can get, because I'm going to be fussy cutting the purple. Okay. So I don't have to be careful around that, which is great. I just need something for my purple, which I will be careful when I get to the purple one. fussy cutting is relaxing to me. I guess it's because this is what you used to have to do before they came out with all the dies and so forth. Oop, let's get a little closer in there. Cut that away, make it simpler. And I could go in here, but there's really no need to because this piece is going to come across like so. So this piece, I'll keep that. The other, nope. Now let's fussy cut these. First cut them apart. And the trick is just to turn. I don't want any white showing there because that's going to butt up onto the mossy meadow piece. Oh, a little smearing the ink. It's not, I think, all the way dry. It's a really juicy pad. So I'm already thinking dimensionals, no dimensionals, dimensionals, no dimensionals, dimensionals, no dimensionals. I haven't decided yet. So there's one. And this one is this one right here. Look at that, right? Beautiful. I think so. I guess I can sponge around the edge of them. So this is this one. All right, I'm gonna come in here. Want to make sure we cut all of that away because that's part of the stem. We don't want any purple in it. I remember when I first saw this color, when I started crafting again, I was enamored with it. I was like, could not get enough of it. I was just, I mean, I was so sad that they had retired Eggplant Envy, but I was like so thrilled with this new shade. It was just absolutely beautiful. And I probably overdid it in my card making with this color because I used it for everything. Everything was in Blackberry Bliss. Everything I could make was in Blackberry Bliss. All right, so new sponge dabba. We're gonna go just little bits around the edges. Why? Because I can, and I think it'll give it a little softer look. I do like that. I might even pounce a little color on the inside there. Why? Because I can. All right, and I want to take some Mossy Meadow, so I'm just going to huff on this. I know it has lots of ink. Dab it in here, add a little ink in there. I do like that. Okay, so now here's our flowers. Look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. I'm thinking I add a little bit of Mossy Meadow in here. So I'm going to take a little bit of Mossy Meadow and I'm going to give it a little bit of coloring in here. Why? Because I can. Because it's so pretty to do so. I'm trying to stay within the shape. See, look at that. Then I'm wondering, do I go ahead, do I add more, or do I add a little bit of Blackberry Bliss speckles with the, of course, itty bitty background? It would have to, and I'm going to have to use this. Yes, that's what we're doing. Because I glued it down too soon, but we will make it work. So let's glue, I think we'll use dimensionals. I can either use dimensionals or what shall I do? Dimensionals, we'll do dimensionals. Just give me a second. I choose dimensionals. It just is screaming dimensionalize me. Yes, I want to have a dimensional. Now we know that this goes right there. This one goes right there. Oh, most definitely. That's going to be so pretty. Okay, so Blackberry Bliss, scissors over there. Bring this in so I can see it. 1, 2. We just want, I need another scrap it. I just want it on the edge. Well, that wasn't helpful. That was the one I was using, wasn't it? Okay. Where's my little pad? I don't want it getting in here, so we're going to have to tape it off some, right? Because I made a boo-boo. And I see where I need another one. The corners have it, right? The corners. All right, that corner. How to fix a mess up. I'm not really fixing anything. I just forgot a step. An afterthought. 1, 2. Really, I can stamp on that. It wouldn't be seen, but let's see. Blackberry Bliss is so light when you stamp off, as many times as I have, but we'll keep going. 2 more corners to go like this. Little huffing. Oh, that worked great. Go around the edge. We'll do this corner. And this corner. It was not raining earlier. Wonder if I can do it again. Oh, perfect. And then right there. Oops, that's crooked. hot breath. Okay. Last corner. Then we got to do the sides. Can't believe it is pouring rain. We've had enough flooding down here. Okay, so I live on the Hood Canal area, and I do live up on a hillside. It's called Sand Hill, but down there by the wetlands, to get up here, it floods over there, especially during some really high tides. Even low tides, with all the rain we've had, it gets hairy. Sometimes they actually close the road, and you have to go to Tawano State Forest area. And Bear Creek Dewata Road to get to my house. And my daughter was like, Mom, I didn't think the water was going to come through the car doors. It was that high. I was like, why didn't you go the back way? She's like, because I wanted to get home. And the back way takes extra half hour or so just to get through all that. I said, well, you know, you're taking a risk then. She's like, well, I made it. I said, yeah. I said, but more rain's coming. And here it is. Okay, so now we can do this. Look at there, we did it. Let's get our flower. So now we need glue dots. Because, you know, it's not going to stick well with vellum. As vellum doesn't play nicely. I mean, it plays. It just has its own rules to follow, right? That should be good. That should do it. Oh, and we're going to need that again, because we're going to be using that right behind these dots. It's going to show us the way. So I'm not sure what movie is on the agenda for tonight. I don't think we're going to watch any more of the Home Alone series. 3 was not as good as 1 and 2. So let's put this in its spot roughly. Stick our flower on there. Yes! Now we can add more glue dots. Oop, up here. 1. 2, 3, 4. That looks good. Maybe I'll surprise Hank and get him like 10 minutes before school gets out. It's not like they're literally not doing anything. I know this. Okay. Perfect. And then we are going to do thank you, though the thank you is going to be actually perfect there. I was afraid it was going to be too big, but I think that's going to work really well. And we're going to need dimensionals for it. So let's stamp thank you, which we need to probably do the smushy, as I don't believe. So do we do it in Mossy Meadow? I think Blackberry Bliss. So open this up and do the smushy dance there. And then move this away, because that way I can see straight. Oh, the T didn't look like it caught enough ink on there. It is so dark outside. That's a little scary for the time of day. Oh, my thumb. Hand sanitizer, though, it's a little too late. I'll use a sand eraser when it dries. I don't want to touch. I wonder if I could put a brushed brass butterfly right there, right? Okay. Oh, Blackberry Bliss, you're a beautiful color, but very difficult not to get ink everywhere. Oops, that's a little too far over. It goes right to the edge. All right. So where are my butterflies? Why are they all stuck in there? Cannot pull it out for the life of me here. Pokey tool. Oh, actually, let's see if a smaller one will cover it up. Oh, perfect, right? And then we'll put another one. Maybe a larger one right there. No, I like the smaller one. Then I could put the large one up here. There we go. Done. Bling. Little wink Estella to make, oh, it's going to smear it. So we're going to have to stay in the flower. I was worried about that. Alcohol in this does not like the watercolor, so let's continue on with it. Next time, I think I'll remember to use stickles on top of it. I have to wipe off my brush really well. There we go. Oh, missed one. You can definitely tell, can't you? Mm-hmm. Don't need a blender. Just use the Wink Estella. So, oh, we forgot the card, the envelope, and the inside. So we are not done yet. But there's our card. Let's do the inside and the envelope. And, thank you. What do we have? Thank you. Oh, hello. Of course, the hello. Let me grab it. We're going to do hello on the envelope. And where's our stamp? I set it way over here. And I think, see, that's kind of splotchy. I want to stamp off and then stamp. Like partial, and then back here just a little, and then on this one stamp off. There's a little, and no more of that. So we are going to do a hello on the envelope, and I need the stamp in Pierce Mats. We're going to do this in the Mossy Meadow because it will show up really well. And then on the inside, thank you, and we will do lots of love. That should be good. Let's do that in there we go. Yes. Now let's glue it in, and then we'll be done. right? Then, oops, my envelope just got on the floor. This just slid it right to the floor. So around the outside, an X, dot, 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 dot. The bottle that just will not stop. So I got 2 videos and I just smeared it again. I'm not. Okay, the envelope is like, I don't know. The envelope's gone. Sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. That's not what fell. The envelope is saved. That, however, is not. So I'm going to have to stamp another and put it on there. So I won't, you guys don't gotta watch that. So there we go. Thank you. Hello, using Wonderful World and Countryside Corner with this paper pumpkin. I hope you guys like this one. I am going to go because I'm going to restamp this and get it in there. And then I'm going to go get Mr. Hank. So thanks for watching, everybody. It is so close to Christmas, guys. So Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas. I sincerely, sincerely hope that you all are going to spend time with family and friends or with your loved ones. If you are not, please note that I will be saying a prayer for all of you. I am so sincerely thankful for each and every one of you for your kind support of my channel. You make my time coming out here and doing this so worthwhile, and it is so fulfilling in my life. It has filled a hole in my heart that I didn't even know was there, and I am so very grateful for each and every one of you. So Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you all back in my Wonderland. Bye bye for now, everybody.